point, right? For me, when the final pick here is still that Ornn where that long-range engage and the insane teamfight setups he had yesterday, I think personally that's what won them the fight. Like, that's all I think about. And you fall off the map and you just be done. You just have to watch your other player, like other people play the game. You're like, oh, this is boring. That was before NPCs came into the mixes. Oh no, it wasn't, but you know what I mean. Dragon's going to be started, taking KC. Okay, early game, off to a flying start. As Shockwave's going to miss there against Bloody. He just walks it out. Jojo's going to get a good trade here, but without the Shockwave damage.
Yeah, I got a lot done though. As we were kind of talking about that.
more focused on the objectives with the top lane.
It starts off, teleport coming in, and Kalist, remember, he took a chunk before. Will it matter too much here for Koi? They're thinking about their angle. Alvaro needs an impossible engage, but made possible. Call the Forge God. Flashed in. Mirwin does it again. Zone.3 from KC, and Yike is down. Meanwhile, Kana got into the backside. Gets Super's flash out, but now he's isolated. Alone. Left to dry. While KC getting front to back by MKOI. In the blink of an eye. It's MKOI with 2. Dragon down as well. He's looking for a target. Kalista's here, but so is Targamas. The clone found out that they know it's real, and he's burnt down. A spear easily done. And in the heart of Targamas, he drops down. That timing ain't good. 35 seconds. An assault in, that doesn't come through as Jojo's going to be collapsed on after the fact because he stepped up to the wave thinking that, yeah, my team is in river, but no longer. He flashes away with teleport to cover as well. The Vi entry is not an assist. Instead, Shockwave disengaged by Kana. A great W as the Pathmaker's now down. Mirwin flashes in again, doesn't give time to engage even though the steering charge doesn't work. Pop Blossom on the back end. KC looking for the fight. Targamas found everyone, but they need damage. Jojo in the storm now hits them all. Kana is just running forward, unable to die. And Elyoya comes in late. KC just sent it under turret. Kalist close, but he wins it out in the end. And Mirwin caught in the middle. We go from nothing to everything for KC.
KC were just playing the waiting game. They had Kalist moving from the mid lane, making his way down to that bottom side, and all they were doing was biding for that moment where Kana could help turn it around, and MKOI took the bait.
A slither of HP. There's a crush down, by the way. Alvaro's looking for Targamas and getting in the way of Dragon. And Super now comes on in at full HP. Alvaro's trying to sacrifice his life as Yike has to walk away from the Dragon. There's a teleport. We devolve as Jojo doesn't have a shockwave, but he's 20 seconds off. Yike has to disengage. There's no smite in the pit right now, but Yike can't get nearby. It turns into a leash, and Super's entrance brings the Dragon back for MKOI.
Kana TP to the top lane. Oh my God.
Keep down Bloody. And even though there's a stun coming up, Shockwave, it does not connect. Bloody's running to the safety of his turret.
Gets funky because Kana TPs to the top lane to get the tier 1, but it does mean, oh, hang on.
Mirwin's going to be cancelled. Yike doesn't get his assault in, but he still has a cease and desist, or rather he doesn't even need it. Even after a searing charge, Kalist is now on a rampage. 4 kills on the Corki. He picked up 1 by himself last time in bot fighters. Kana's running for life, but he's a Cassante. CC means nothing to him, and so he'll just evacuate this bot turret.
Does mean we're essentially back to all square though when it comes towards the goal.
Being used, that account at 8k, going down fast with Herald, being the option for MKOI mid.
This is a little risky though. I don't know if KC can burst this out.
Call the Forge God at 2 and a 1. It's taken by Kalist, but Pop Blossom, Alvaro in the back again. A cease, a desist, an all out from Kana. Knocks about. Super's flipped up, but Bloody is frying him alive. A 4 in the electric socket, and MKOI can't move.
It looked like Alvaro might have been able to set up for 35 seconds in theory. Jojo just going to take Terra and look for the reset.
And his side lane play continues no matter what champion he's on. He's still up in CS, by the way. He's still massively up on Bloody, and you know, we need a big shockwave. We need a combo from Movistar Koi. KC keep winning out these fights. Feels easy to execute so far, at least, as Vault Breaker in onto Mirwin, just out of range. Trying to get some brittle there.
He's just going to take the camps instead.
Yike takes this with ease. Okay, 2 apiece. Game gets interesting. Gold's even more even than before. Baron's up in 40.
Lane. There it is.
They get mid lane TP immediately, you're right. So Mirwin's going to join in, but this ain't just a start. This is looking to be a finish, and KC have got it down to 5. It's gone down mega quick, and MKOI have to get in. Elyoya needs to steal at 4, at 3. They hold off. They look for the turn. Pop Blossom, a 1-man as Jojo gets caught out and stormed to death. Kana collapses on the Super as the feathers fly out. He gets an ulti output for MKOI. That storm is getting bigger, and they're right in the middle of it. But it ain't too pretty as Super have one last target as Miwan runs for his life. And KC take care of business.
KC's team fight was clutch there. The fact they caught Jojo again, that Oriana without the flash, every which direction to try and save people. Whereas KC quickly teetering in on towards those carries and able to finish them off. Taking the pressure that they can inside, but the gold lead starting to become a bit too big for them.
Becoming huge, 3,000. And Soul Point, will we get to the fourth dragon is the biggest question because Koi are getting sieged on quite heavily. Bot turret going to drop down while Jojo is trying to make it a trade, but remember earlier on, KC got those two grubs. They have an advantage. And this mid turret is going to be next while Jojo just simply tries to get one.
It's the, I think, correct call from MKOI in this situation. Yeah. Barons go creeps. You're not going to be able to defend. Your comp is pretty short range. So instead, just try and match the turret takes, engage on bot.
Fearing charge. There's the ulti from Elyoya, but he runs into harm's way. And Vladdy will be fine to just range him down. Bliss the same as well, by the way. And now that Elyoya is here, they know exactly where the jungler's coming from. And Jojo had to back away. He's going to be on vision with his mid wave too, with half HP on the inhib turret bot. He's going to keep waddling down.
This is what I mean, this little MKOI can do on the defense of the siege. They need to try and find something, but it didn't end up working out. At least they got the top tier 2, but they will lose their base for it.
Jojo stepping up to make sure mid doesn't go with it as well. Inhibitor now.
As just hiding out of vision here.
Walking in, gets stunned up. He walked right into that one with the Magna Storm, and he's been opened up. That's a shutdown. Now Kana walked into mid, but with Bellows, Brett he has to be careful. He'll get brittled, he'll get slowed, and with dissonance, there's nowhere to go. He flashes away, and poor Miwan needs it late. He's going to start, but before KC even no one hit him. No! What? Yoink comes through, doesn't drive by, flashes out. Never mind, they knew, and they just took it. Kana runs in now with Hextech Soul, and a pop blossom above all with a tangled barb, and an ulti from Kana off the back. Miwan flashes out, because the Movistars have just been demoted. They're being casted as extras. A Jike will die for the play. The Blade Caller, Super runs in, wants his job back, trying to get a root, but doesn't. Kana steps forward, Vladdy runs in, and indeed, it is the Movistars who
might be that. But no KC member walking close enough to Elyoya in transition.
He'll just take so long to die. It has to be some kind of miracle fight that doesn't use all the engages as Khalees walks back in. Minion be damned, there goes the last inner of their game.
Yeah, I think for Jojo, just seeing maybe he could get something, but unfortunately that little bit short. And now KC, once more in front of this next turret to fall. The base from MKOI is crumbling.
Yak tries to lure them in, or rather pretend like he's going to cease and desist. The AoE, the splash, does wonders on the inhibitor. And MKOI have to give it up. Next wave is top. You've only got one wave. Elyoya doing some damage as well. This burn, this Elder is helping out MKOI.
Elyoya is still at the ultimate to try and reposition. KC having to cede ground. MKOI forcing them back. An Elder Dragon below half.
It's a root in. Super does good damage at 7k though. If they flip this again, it might all be over. Miwan sets up, call the forward, got the Pop Blossom, doesn't do any work. Forward and down, right, and get hit him finally. Jojo finds them all. The setup's big, but for Koi, they need to keep it going. Vladdy's got a storm in the middle of the ball, and it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. He dies, but it gets the biggest until Miwan survives. MKOI have found 4 of KC. The game will go on.
The problem is
no 80 carry with a GA. Also worth mentioning here, those ultis, let's have a quick look, all up and available.
This is dangerous from MKOI though. They've committed to the pit. KC could move down mid, but now we're looking at the Dragon.
Elder's helping out. Watch out for Super here, who wants to keep waddling about. Targmas in it back. He's got himself a Pop Blossom angle. He's going to find them all! He snuck in to bring KC back on down. Miwan running aground, but he's dead next as Khalees got to kite it out. Elyoya wants to leave, but Vladdy closes the door on this series once and for all.
You need eyes in the back of your head if you're going to spot out Targamas. He's so consistently able to find these moments, and once more, he finds it for KC right at the end.
We got delivered a banger to end the series in our match of the week, but in the end, the French rise up. There will be no white flag. There will be no surrendering here today. KC undefeated in Group A, 3-0, and so well deserved after that ending.